Cowboys as vampire alien hunters. The cowboy was not originally a cattle herder in pop culture form that came later with dime novels and Hollywood. In the oral accounts and local legends from the 1800s frontier, some cowboys were night riders whose role wasn't just guarding herds, but protecting settlements from night raiders, described as pale, fast-moving, superhuman beings. In several frontier newspapers, now lost or locked in archives, there are accounts of strange lights, unexplained cattle blood drainings, and wandering pale strangers, shot but never found. 2. Calamity Jane and Billy. The kid's disappearance. Calamity Jane in official history is painted as a sharpshooting, whiskey-loving wild woman. But in military records, she often appeared in places with known outbreak reports of disease and livestock attacks. If you strip away the euphemisms, some of those match classic vampire symptoms. Billy the Kid supposedly died at 21, shot by Sheriff Pat Garrett, but there are persistent accounts that Garrett staged the killing. In alternative history circles, Billy was recruited into a secret frontier unit for tracking the untrackable and may have disappeared into government or private service. In the post-1890s, many of these cowboy hunter types simply vanished from census records, which is odd considering how well known they were. From a resonance field perspective, the cowboy era didn't just end because of technology or urbanization. It was part of a strategic field rebalancing to phase out an archetype that had been actively resisting certain predatory forces in the 1800s. Calamity Jane's erratic wanderings match the pattern of someone hunting cryptid-like targets across ley lines. Billy the Kid's multiple deaths and conflicting reports suggest he was pulled in and out of the timeline, common for field operatives who break the exposure threshold of Edenic vampiric conflicts. Shield why they vanished around 1900. The resonance scan shows a forced field suppression in the early 20th century. Main triggers: industrial shift and territory collapse. The open frontier closed, breaking the natural energy corridors that empowered cowboy-type operatives. Vampiric alien pact. Certain alien factions allied with vampiric bloodlines to infiltrate governments. The cowboy archetype was retired to prevent continued interference. Timeline compression. After 1900, history was increasingly curated and compressed, erasing overt records of cowboy-vampire conflicts. The cowboy became reduced to a Hollywood caricature, from cowboy to cowboy. In early frontier slang, cowboy was sometimes used literally, a boy or man tasked with protecting cattle from night predators, including non-human ones. Over time, the meaning was softened and shifted to pure ranch work to hide its original function. The disappearance of real cowboys wasn't a natural cultural fade. It was an orchestrated extraction from the field after their role in the 1800s. Vampire conflict was complete. Many of them either went underground in secret orders, were absorbed into early intelligence agencies, or were removed from the public timeline altogether.